First today, deputies arrest 2 people accused of leading them on a high-speed, wrong-way chase on 3 different highways. Good afternoon, I'm Jeff Brady.
And I'm Deborah Knapp. They're accused of fleeing with stolen mail. That chase ended early this morning with a crash on Interstate 35 near the Pine Street exit. Eyewitness News reporter Jaleesa Irizarry joins us live now from the Bexar County Jail with the latest. Jaleesa.
Yeah, that's right. These suspects face a number of charges, including evading arrest with a motor vehicle and fraudulent possession of identification information. It's a string of crimes that puts mail theft back in the spotlight. All is quiet on Bear Springs Drive this afternoon, but it was this neighborhood that was the source of a hectic early morning for authorities. Bexar County Sheriff's deputies were led on a wrong-way high-speed chase on 3 major highways early this morning before the suspects crashed their car, all for a few pieces of mail.
These suspects had no regard for human safety.
Jamie Lee Martinez and Jose Benavides are believed to be the same ones seen sifting through mailboxes near the Bear Springs apartments hours before. A crime that doesn't surprise Larry Garcia, because when he usually goes to his mailbox that's just a few feet away from the Bear Springs apartment complex, he says it's usually
wide open.
Garcia says mailbox break-ins are common around here.
We've had it busted into several times.
And another neighbor who didn't want to be identified can attest to that. He says he was a victim himself.
They break in my mailbox about 2 years ago, and I know the thing is always open.
Police say when Martinez and Benavides were taken into custody, deputies found driver's licenses as well as pieces of mail that weren't theirs inside the car.
Our investigators are piecing through and sorting through all the evidence that was discovered last night and trying to get that property back to its rightful owners.
Now, we did reach out to the United States Postal Service about this incident. A representative told us they're encouraging the public to let them know if they see any mailboxes tampered with so that they know that there is a problem. Reporting live at the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, Jaleesa Irizarry, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.